Alright everyone, hello, welcome back to my channel, and if you're a retro fan, this is the channel you want to subscribe to. Guys, what I want to talk about is the N64. When I was a kid, I used to love playing on the N64, especially when I used to go to the hospital. When I used to go to the hospital when I was sick and ill, they used to have Mario 64. And believe it or not, I love these goddamn controllers. Everything about it is so perfect. The nostalgic feeling, it was the durability, the D-pad where you can move your hands left, right and center. Even this was amazing. So whilst I was googling, I thought to myself, you know what, I want to get that nostalgic vibe back to me. So I found out that there was a console out there called the Analog 3D, and what really caught my attention was the controller. But then again, I'm still waiting for my pre-order. Lo and behold, I went to AliExpress. Whilst looking for a Bluetooth product of the N64, I found the controller I wanted. It's an 8BitDo product, and it's a modern rendered version of the N64. So I thought to myself, hey, it's Black Friday, there's a hefty discount, I might as well purchase it.
3 weeks later.
Alright, it's finally come. Let's do an unboxing of this product. Oh, I have damaged the box. No! I knew I'd do that. Okay. Ooh, I've got the N64 controller right here. And I did buy these thumb things. Don't know if it's any good. And I bought a case with it, so it came with a bundle. Yo, P.O. I don't even know. Alright. Damn it, why did I damage the box? Well, get with it. So, yeah, 64 Bluetooth controllers, Analog 3D, Switch, Windows, Android, and here is the detail, as you can see. Alright, let's do an opening, come on. And then right here. Alright, let's put this to the side here. Alright, so what do you get with it? Okay, you get the USB. Okay, I think that's about 1 meter long, that's cool. Then you got the 8BitDo manual. So put that all to the side. And then let's open the controller. This controller feels more tinier. Whoa! Whoa! Alright, I'm gonna say this right now. I've had a N64 controller, and believe me, this controller feels so nice in the hand. It is more smaller, more compact. Let's hit the button. Okay, that's the front buttons and the D-pad. The Hall effect analog is 8 gated, so it's octane gate. And alright, so all of it is cell membrane, but I love the short travel of the bumpers right here. That is nice. I like it, I like it. The start feels good as well. Start, share button, middle. Alright, what I can say about this controller, the black version is the best looking version. There was a white version, I didn't get it. Buttons feel good. It fits right in the hand. I feel like this is a nice modern take of the N64 controller. It fits in the hand comfortably. It is on the smaller end, so my fingers do clip over it. But it's not that bad. I think if I adjust to it, I can get used to it. The 8 gate is very comfortable, and you can click it in. So the N64 controller, you can't. There's no click in button, so there's an L3 button. Yeah, you can hear that. The pivot is nice, but I feel like there's gonna have D-pad problems. Yeah, I will try out the controller out on a fighting game. So yeah, that there is the N64 8BitDo controller. Now I'm gonna open the Yo-Pyo. That there is so freaking nice. What do you get in it? Okay, so this is for where you can put the games in. This is where you can put the wires and stuff. So you can shove this in here. You can shove the wire in here. Put the manual in here, I guess. And then yeah, put the controller in. Boom. There you go. Oh god. Well, let me zip it up. Yeah, this isn't bad for like a traveling case. Before I show the gameplay, the first thing I need to do is do a firmware update. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Alright, so I'm back at my place and now I'm going to do a firmware update. I've connected the wire they gave me to my PC, now I'm connecting it to the N64 8BitDo controller. There you go. Before you start, let me show you what you need to download to update the firmware. 8BitDo Ultimate to software update. There you go. And then yeah, so this is the one you want to download, right? It has the Windows versions and the Mac OS. You don't want to download the other version, right? So click it and download. Alright, make sure you download the 8BitDo Ultimate Software V2. This is for the 8BitDo Pro 3 and the Ultimate 2 seed. So download this version. It should open up like this. Update it to the new firmware. It's updating now. Alright, cool. Alright, now I need to recalibrate the joystick. So what the update has done is initially the analogs would go in a circle motion. With this update now it will function like a full-on octane. So now I'm going to calibrate it. Start the calibration. Push the stick upwards and slowly rotate it 2 times clockwise. So that way, you gotta do it slow. I don't know how slow I'm supposed to go, but hopefully this should be good enough. Okay, calibration done. Back to home. Okay, that's all that done. So yeah. Alright, that's that done. Okay, so now I've got the firmware update on the N64 controller. I'm going to show you how to connect it to the Nintendo Switch. So the first thing you need to do is, if you can see at the back, it says S and D. So this is for D input on the right side, on the left side is for switch. So I need to switch that. Now it's on switch input. Alright, now we go back to the switch and then we go to controllers. Through controllers, you go to change grip / order. Alright, now as you can see, it has B and A. The one here, this is C. So you press C and start together for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. It should connect. Oh wow, and here's the cool part, it's connected as an N64 controller. So yeah, let's play some games.
A few moments later.
Okay, so I have played for like an hour or so, and unfortunately I can't upload my Mario Sunshine onto YouTube due to copyright. But what I can say is it functions like an N64 controller, but like a modern day version. Both these triggers right here function like a Z. So as you can see, the Z trigger, right? What I think, here's my honest verdict about this controller, and just hear me out. This controller is actually really good for N64 games, and it's actually good for fighting games. So let me get into a game. Alright, we're gonna do offline, and yeah, let's just do Marvel vs Capcom 2. Alright, let's go arcade. Alright, let's just go to training mode so you guys can understand what I'm talking about. Alright, just hear me out, right? So the D-pad is good, but as you can see, when you go left and right, and you can see I'm going left and right, right? Can you see how it just randomly jumps up? So the D-pad isn't the best. However, one thing I have to say is that if you're an analog user, this controller is amazing. The fact that it's an octagon gate 8-way directional pad. So as you can clearly see, like, this controller is actually good for fighting games, as weird as that may sound, but the D-pad sucks. So if you're an analog user, I definitely recommend this controller. It's good. Alright, so this is my final verdict of this controller. It is amazing for N64 controllers, especially if you play on the Switch. If you play on PC or the 3D analog console that's coming out, it works amazing. The D-pad is questionable. I mean, I'm sure it's good for platformers. It's got the cell membrane. It has this nice soft texture of each buttons. The D-pad has octane gate, which is pretty cool. After doing the update, you get the proper octagon, I can't even pronounce it. You get the proper movement, alright? The Hall effects is pretty sick. The D-pad is nice. The L2 and R2, which is the Z triggers right here, is very short. If you're a person who likes fighting games, especially if you're an analog user with 6 buttons in the front and these buttons at the back, I think this controller is absolutely amazing. So yeah, overall, I have to admit, it is nice and tiny and small. It does clip my hand, but other than that, you know, there's nothing wrong with it. It's an 8BitDo controller. You can't go wrong. Yeah, everything about it is amazing. I think I'm going to give this controller 8 out of 10, and it's a definite recommendation. Guys, like, share and subscribe. Everyone take care.